Right, this is a Ford B-Max. This is a really innovative small MPV based on the Fiesta architecture. And this car was quite influenced by the Iosys Max concept car, which we revealed exactly 2 years ago here in Geneva. Let's have a talk about a couple of the main details on the car. Basically, the front is pretty clear Ford DNA with a signature trapezoid lower grille. And also with a combination with the lower grille gives a kind of raw stability to the front end. Looking at the side view, it's quite expressive, and especially through the muscular forms, a lot of three-dimensionality in the surfaces, and a quite distinctive window opening line, which gives a lot of sportiness and also reminds you on other cars in our portfolio like the S-Max. Bold wheel lips gives good stance. Usually those cars in that segment, they look quite static, but I think we achieved here a quite sporty and dynamic product. Looking at the rear end, wrapped around nice tail lamps, nicely integrated with a slider for the sliding door, and also wrap around tailgate glass, which also gives good visibility and a lot of width to the rear end. Nice shoulder treatments and a chrome bar which is connecting those two tail lamps. But this car is not only about style, it's more than this. It's about the flexibility, innovation and the versatility. And take a look, this car doesn't have any B-pillar in a traditional architecture which we are used to look at. This car has no B-pillar. This gives you best-in-class access to the interior, to the cabin, to the rear seat. For example, to approach childs and the child seat, to load things into the car. So a lot of advantages, and imagine staying in a really tight parking spot. So it's really easy to approach the interior. The reinforcement is done through those doors, front and rear door, and by having those two doors closed, you have effectively a two B-pillar construction. Overall, a really innovative and stylish product.
Yeah, welcome. So as you can see, I'm nearly 2 meters in size, but I can fit perfectly in this car. So the roominess is absolutely gorgeous. When you look at the interior, we have a strong link to the Fiesta and the C-Max. So the main DNA what we have at Ford, the wing-like section, then the flow from the center stack down to the console is integrated, and we enhance this with focusing on the details. So look at more, it's tone in tone from the main color material setup, yeah. But the premium details you see on the steering wheel, here in the center stack, or the climate control, or on the vents, including on the seat. You always have some little details what give premium feel, especially on the cluster what you always have in front of you. So the main DNA of kinetic design is integrated, and then we controlled also the spaciness. So there's a much better package now in this car, unique for this class. We have B-pillarless.
Actually, let's just pan back and we'll show.
From the safety perspective, when the doors are closed, you have the same safety like in every other car with a B-pillar. We have a flat floor in the back, so you really can have a lot of storage room, and the premium feel is really linked to a higher segment. So when you look at it, you have more the feeling that you sit in an S-Max or even higher segment. There's a link to C-Max 2 with the contour of the vents, and all the details are really premium in craftsmanship and in the final execution.